Next topic is how many parties should we have. So now we will discuss what amount of parties should we have in a democratic country which will be healthy. In a democracy, any group of citizens is free to form a political party. So in a democratic country, any group of citizens, they are free to form any political party. In this formal sense, there are a large number of political parties in each country. So we can say that there are a huge amount of political parties in each country who have a democracy in them. More than 750 parties are registered with the Election Commission of India. So more than 750 parties are being registered with the Election Commission of India. But not all the parties are serious contender in the election, but it is not sure that whatever the parties which are there who are registered by the Election Commission of India, they are serious about to participate in an election. Usually only a handful of parties are effectively in the race to win election and form the government. So usually there are a very small number of political parties who are working day and night so that they can race in the election, so that they can win the election and finally they can form the government and do the welfare of the society. So the question then is, how many major or effective parties are good for a democracy? In some countries, only one party is allowed to control and run the government. So in many countries, there are only one party who is allowed to control and to run the government and look after the welfare of the society. These are called one party system. So this system is known as one party system. The one party system means a country which have only one party who has given the authority to control and the run the government. So this is one party system. In class 9, we noted that in China, only the Communist Party is allowed to rule. So in class 9, we have already learned how in China, only Communist Party, they have given the authorization to rule the country. Although legally speaking, people are free to form political parties, it does not happen because the electoral system does not permit free competition for power. So although peoples are being appointed or they are able to form many political parties, but it does not mean that if they can make as number of political parties, that it basically means that though legally it is given permission to form as number of political parties, but that doesn't mean that you can form huge number of parties of the same members. So why it is? Because the electoral system does not permit free competition for power. So in China, though they are given the authority to make the different political parties, but the electoral system does not give the power for free and fair competition. We cannot consider one party system as a good option because this is not a democratic option. So we cannot consider one party system is good for a democratic or any country because this does not give a democratic option. That means you don't have an option to choose from. That means if there will be two or more than two options, then you can able to you can able to choose the correct parties who will do welfare for your society. Any democratic system must allow at least two parties to compete in an election and provide a free chance for the competing parties to come to the power. So, in any democratic system, it should allow at least two parties or more than two parties through which they can compete in an election and with the free and fair chances of winning and losing in order to come to the power. And even the citizens or the normal voters, they will have an option from like which political party is good for them.